Okay, let's start. It's about time. We won't wait for the other person. So, welcome everyone. Welcome to practicing in actual a space full of other women or men sometimes. My name is Angela. It's my honor to be able to guide you today. So let's start with a sitting down pose with your legs spread like diamond shape. So you're relaxing the knees, having the heels away from your hips. Just relax your hands onto your knees. Noticing the flow of your breath. Your eyes are relaxed, away from any electronics. You might feel the muscles on your eyes are still jumping. Intentionally relax them. Calm down. See how your lower back feels, how your hips feel. How about your shoulders? How's your neck? You lower down your shoulders a little bit more. Feel like the shoulders sinking down toward the floor. Two more deep breaths here. Might need everyone to turn off their electronics or put on the silent mode so we can all be away from distraction for a good 1 hour. And gently open your eyes. Gonna place the right hand onto the left knee. Keep that diamond shape with your leg. And left hand behind your tailbone. Come to a gentle twist. Still keep your eyes closed if you prefer to relax your eye muscles. One more deep breath here. Directly gonna switch. Left hand onto the right knee. Right hand behind your tailbone. Feel your eye muscles are settled down. You can relax them. Eye muscles are not pulsing. Two more deep breaths here. And slowly center yourself. Gently open your eyes. Inhale, gaze toward the ceiling with arms open wide, receiving the blessings from above. And exhale, gonna lean forward. Relax your hands toward your toes. Going to do 5 more. Inhale, chest is lifted, heart is open to receive more protection and blessings. And exhale, lean forward, relax the back, relax your lower back. Inhale, lift, lengthen each inhalation. And exhale, lean forward, fuller exhalation. Inhale, lift. Feel like you're making a wave here. And exhale, lean forward. Making that wave of energy. Inhale up and exhale, lean forward. One more wave here. Inhale, wave is up. And exhale, lean down. Cup your hands onto your feet. Connecting with that inner space. Between your thighs, between your elbows. So one more deep breath here. And slowly lift up your chest. We're gonna come down to have the knees underneath of our hip bones, wrists underneath your shoulders. We're gonna strengthen our wrists and our arms. Inhale, lean forward. Feel like your chin past the wrist, passing your fingertips, and exhale, gonna lean all the way back, all the way back. Feel like a nice stretch on the upper back and lower back. Inhale, lean all the way forward, passing your hands, and exhale all the way back. Feel like the heels are trying to give a nice massage on your sit bones. Going to do 4 more. Inhale, lean all the way forward, all the way. Lean a little bit more. And exhale, lean all the way back. You're shifting the weight of your hips. Inhale, lean all the way forward. Allow the chin passing your fingertips. And exhale, lean all the way back. Inhale, lean forward. And exhale, all the way back. Last one. Inhale, lean forward. Feel the strength being built up on your wrists. Exhale, all the way back. Let's come back to the tabletop position. Gonna tuck the toes under, lift up the hips, come to your first downward dog for the day. Take 2 deep breaths here. Feel the heels a little bit lowered. Now from here, I'm going to pedal the heels, but we're going to pedal the heels in a way that's more bending of the knee. So I'm starting with my right knee, really bending that right knee. So no rush to pedal the heels yet. Bending on the right knee to feel that nice stretch on the left leg. One more deep breath here with the right knee bent. Now pedal the heels, left knee is bent, right leg is lengthened. I think my music stopped again. So one more deep breath here. I'm going to switch. So the right knee is bent, left leg is lengthened. Let's switch. The other knee. This is our last one. Some of you have a wrist problem already? Okay, let's lower down both heels. Inhale, right leg lifted. Exhale, right foot come all the way forward between your hands. Inhale, arms lifted. Keep your balance. You might be wobbly, but it's okay. Exhale, let's cactus our elbows. So the other one, the right knee bent. Nice. Keep that right knee bent. Beautiful, very good. You can bend the right knee a little bit more. Nice, very good. And slowly going to hugging the elbows in. Squeeze elbows together. Round your back. Feel the release of the tensions on your spine. So one more deep breath here. Squeeze your belly in. Feel the belly is sucking. Inhale, let's open up the elbows. Gaze toward the ceiling. And exhale, we're gonna hugging in. Squeeze the elbows in. Inhale, let's lift. Elbows far away from each other. And exhale, squeezing the elbows in. 3 more. Inhale, spreading the elbows apart. And exhale, hugging in. Inhale. Exhale, good breathing. Let's relax the left hand down, right hand lifted. This is your easy twist. Sorry about my music. Not sure why it stopped quite frequently this morning. Beautiful. One more deep breath here, staying in your easy twist. And from here, I'm gonna lift up. Lift up your torso. And come to, with your right hand resting on the back leg, left arm lifted. Oh, sorry, Muzhan. Sorry, it's the other leg. Yeah, so that's right. Then you have a twist there. Beautiful. One more deep breath here. I'm going to come back down to our easy twist. Left hand lower, right hand lifted. That's right. One more deep breath here. Feel it on your lower legs, strengthening that lower legs. And let's lift up the torso. After you lift up the torso, we'll come to a twist. Beautiful. One more deep breath here. Sorry, Sarita. So you're going to back bend a little bit. Yeah, back bend a little bit. Okay, we're going to do one more. Left hand lower down, come to easy twist. Stay in your easy twist for one more deep breath. Finding that inner strength. I'm going to lift up and do your twist. Good job. So try to gaze toward your back heel. It's the gaze. So if you try to gaze back, that's right. Then you feel more of the twist. And slowly from here, put the one arms down. And big step, bring the right foot back. Come to your high plank. And slowly chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, come back to your downward facing. Take 2 full deep breaths here in your downward. Guide your chest toward your thighs. Try to lower down your heels. Inhale, left leg lifted. Exhale, big step. Bring that left foot forward between your hands. Inhale, arms lifted toward the ceiling. And exhale, going to come to your cactus. Take 2 deep breaths here in your cactus, elbows. Feel the chest is open, but shoulders are down. Relax your shoulders. One more deep breath here. I'm going to squeeze in, hugging into your elbows. Stay here for 2 deep breaths. Feel a strong core here. Suck your belly in. Feel your belly is trying to be lifted away from that front knee. Now inhale, let's spread the elbows apart. And exhale, squeeze the elbows in. Lots of balance needed here, isn't it? Now inhale, spread the elbows apart. Exhale, squeeze the elbows in. We're going to do it 3 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Two more deep breaths. Inhale, spread the elbows open. And exhale. Squeeze. Don't worry about the music. I'm not going to so one more time. Okay, so let's come to our easy twist. So keep that left knee bent, right hand down, left hand lifted. Come to your easy twist. 2 more deep breaths here in your easy twist. Feel the strength being built up on your lower legs and the supporting shoulder. Lift up, lift up, lift up your torso and twist. Left hand onto the back leg. That's right, left hand onto the back leg to twist. Try to gaze toward your back heel if you can to make that twist even deeper. One more deep breath here. Beautiful. Let's come back to the easy twist. Right hand down, left arm lifted. Keep your pelvis neutral so you can keep the balance a little bit more. And let's lift up the torso. And slowly come to a twist. Bend the front knee a little bit more. That's right. One more deep breath here in your twist. I'm going to do one more round of this sequence. Right hand down, left hand lifted. One more deep breath. And slowly lift up. Let's come to a deeper twist. Keep that front knee bent. Nice. One more deep breath here in your twist. Beautiful. From here, we're going to windmill your arms to the front of your mat and big step. Bring that left foot back. High plank first and slowly chaturanga. Slowly descend down. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale. Let's come back to downward facing. Take 2 deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Going to gaze toward the thumbs and bend the knees. And from here, we're going to make circles with the knees and hips. Take it slow. We're going to go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna do the opposite circling. If it's too much on your wrist, you can take a rest. But if you can handle and keep going, circle the opposite direction. For 3, 2, and 1. Gonna drop the knees and make a wide kneed child pose here. So you're pointing your toes together while you're spreading your knees apart. 2 more deep breaths here. Timing the breath. Then losing inner strength being built up 1% at a time. And from here, we'll come back to the tabletop position. Okay, from your tabletop position, I'm going to bring the right foot across. So let's do this together. Going to cross the right foot over and gaze toward that right toes. Stay here and breathe. Feel that nice opening on the right side of your rib cage. For 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna come to a movement. Right foot pointing back outside of the mat and bring it back. Inhale, pointing it out. Exhale, cross it over. Inhale and exhale. 3 more. Inhale, pointing it out of the mat, and exhale, cross it over. Inhale. Exhale. Stay here for 2 more deep breaths. Gazing toward that right toes. Feel like you're making a nice C shape with your spine. And slowly, let's bring that right knee back. I'm gonna do it on the left side. Cross that left toes over. Gazing toward that left toes. 2 deep breaths here. And let's come to the movement. Inhale, left toes outside the mat. And exhale, cross it over. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lots of core strength actually being built up. Inhale out and exhale, cross it over. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, bring that left knee back. And next one, we're going to lean back first in your child pose. And I'm gonna cross that right foot over. So you are coming down a bit. So your tummy is closer to the mat. Take 2 more deep breaths here, gazing toward the right toes. The same thing, we're gonna come to a movement. Right toes out and right toes back. When the right toes crossing over, your tummy is leaned back. Inhale, tummy is lifted, and exhale, tummy is down. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Staying down with your tummy, gazing toward that right toes. One more deep breath here. Feel at your glutes as well. Beautiful. Going to bring that right knee back in our child pose. Take a deep breath here. Now going to cross over with the left side. So tummy is down, left toes crossing out over to the right side. Gazing toward left toes. Now let's come to that movement. Inhale, tummy is lifted, so left toes outside of the mat. And exhale, lean the hips back. Inhale, lift out. And exhale, lean back. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Lean the hips back. One deep breath here, staying in the twist. Beautiful. Let's bring the left knee back. Child pose here. Gonna spread the right arm underneath the left armpit and resting the right ear down. You really feel it at your lower back. It's a nice pose to stretch out the lower back. Lean the hips back a little bit. One more deep breath here. And let's place the right hand back. Check your hips. So you're trying to lower down the hips. Now I'm going to thread the left arm underneath the right armpit. Resting your left ear on the mat. Just 2 more deep breaths here. Beautiful. Bring that left hand back. I'm going to have the elbows underneath of your shoulders and bring the knees a little bit closer. I'm going to come to a grasshopper pose. So I'm going to bring the knees a little bit back. So your knees are not right underneath of your hip bones. Beautiful. So whoever have the knees underneath the hip bones, bring the knees back. That's right. So let's take a look how much tension we have on our knees. So bring your hips back and forth. If your knees hurt here, that means your knees are not in good position. So you want to have no tensions on your knees. Just a supporting, but not suffering. Okay, so if your knees are not hurting, then that's good. We can continue with our grasshopper pose. From here, going to lift up that right leg. And right leg up and down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep that right leg toward the ceiling. Going to lift up that left toes. You're leaning forward here, using your elbows as support. So you're pointing that left toes toward that right knee or right thigh. Grasshopper. One more deep breath here. And slowly relax the left toes. Relax the right toes, right knee down. And lean back and forth, just adjusting the weight of your hips. Okay, let's center ourselves. Let's lift up the left foot. Left leg is up and down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's keep that left leg up toward the ceiling. I'm going to lift up the right toes, using that right toes pointing toward the left leg. Beautiful. Good job, everyone. One more deep breath here. And slowly drop the right foot down, left knee back. And still going to just adjust the weight of our hips back and forth. Beautiful. Going to straighten out the elbows from here and tuck your toes under, lift up the hips, downward facing, stretching out the back of your legs. And from here, I'm going to have some balancing poses. So going to lift up the left leg. Finding your balance is the key here. So make sure your hips are neutral, your pelvis is neutral, and slowly lift up the right hand. So gazing toward the mat, finding any unchanging points. One hand is lifted, one leg is lifted to balance yourself. Unwavering. You need to have unchanging gaze here. One more deep breath here. And slowly, right hand down, left foot down. Let's do it the other side. So let's lift up the right leg first. Finding your balance is the key here. And slowly, once you find your balance, lift up the left hand. Stay here for 2 more deep breaths here. You're going to get better and better at it when you practice more. One more deep breath. And slowly relax them all and gaze toward your belly to lift up your hips a little bit more in your downward facing. And let's come back to that balancing pose. So you're finding your gaze first. So my gaze is more of a little bit behind my wrist. Find your unchanging gaze and lift up the right leg first. Once you're balanced, lift up your left hand. And from here, I'm going to pause the left hand and right leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. The other side. Left leg is up. Keep the balance first. Let's lift up the right hand. Once you're balanced, you're going to pause them for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax your right hand down and take a break in your downward facing. So you're changing the gaze. Gaze toward your heels or your belly to relax your forehead. Going to do one more round of that sequence. So finding your gaze. So you're changing the gaze. So right leg is up. Find the balance first and lift up the left hand. I'm going to pause them for 6. Count for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's change, switch. Left leg is up first, finding the balance, and right hand is up. Let's pause them for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, And 1. Change your gaze. Come to a downward facing. Take a deep breath. Good breathing. Good job. Okay, let's come down to drop your knees. Stretch in a child pose. Take a break. Have a water break if you need to. One more deep breath here. Beautiful. Let's walk our hands toward the thighs. I'm going to bring the knees together. Going to relax the right hand down and left leg is out. Use the left hand to grab onto the left foot and gaze toward the ceiling. Feel like you're lifting up your chest toward the ceiling. One more deep breath here. Beautiful. And from here, I'm going to tuck the left knee in. So feel like your left knee is pointing toward your nose. Going to come to a movement. Inhale, left knee away. And exhale, left knee tuck in. Inhale, left knee away. And exhale, pointing your left knee toward your nose. Let's do 4, 5, 3 actually, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let go of the left leg. Relax your left hand onto your left hip. Beautiful. Gonna point the left leg forward and back. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that left toe. Centering your body first. Let's come to a stretch. Left hand relax onto the left leg. Stretch your right arm toward that left toes direction. Beautiful. One more deep breath here.
Angela, did you know that the sun was been doing it for 5 months?
Yeah. You guys all look great. Look like you guys all did something for the
lying down on the couch.
You look like you are keeping in shape. Beautiful. Right hand down. That's pointing the left hand away. Good job. Good job keeping up. One more deep breath here. Beautiful. Let's relax the left hand down. Bring the left knee back. Gonna do it on the other side. Left hand away. Right leg lifted. Let's grab the right foot. Gaze toward the ceiling first. Really feel the chest lifted toward the ceiling. One more deep breath here. I'm gonna tuck the right knee in. Point that right knee toward your nose. Take one more deep breath here. Now inhale, let's open. I'm gonna take it slow, so not too fast. And exhale, tucking in. Inhale, open. And exhale, tucking in. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Let go of the right leg. Right hand resting on the right hip. Let's pointing the right toes forward and back. For 5, 4, 3, 2, And 1. Drop the right toes down. Center your torso. Slide the right hand along the right leg. Stretching the left arm. Beautiful. Connecting more with that inner strength. Feel stronger. And let's stretch the other way. Left hand down. Right arm stretched out. Feel the lengthening on the entire upper body. And slowly relax the right hand down. Bring the right knee back. I'm going to relax both hands in front of the knees and step the left foot forward first and bring the right foot forward. Come to your Malasana. Keep the chest lifted if you can. 2 more deep breaths here. With the hands still in prayer, I'm going to shift the weight of your hips, left and right. Heels up, heels down. Just 2 more deep breaths here. Center your hips, relax your hands out to the mat. Inhale, gonna lift up the hips. And from here, gonna just have the hands reversed. So your palms facing up toward the ceiling and going to really stretching out the wrist. So try to lift up your heels so you're leaning the weight forward when you lift up the heels. So finding more weight being supported by your wrist to stretch out the wrist. Heels up and down. This is a really good position when you're on your cell phone or electronics a lot. Just have your head being taken over by the gravity. Allow some relaxation happening at your neck and shoulders. And stretch out the wrist. So 1 more deep breath here. Feel the tensions being lifted off your wrist. Beautiful. And slowly, right hand down onto the mat, left hand lifted toward the ceiling. But try to keep that neutral position of your hips. So the left hip is not too high. That's right. 1 more deep breath here. Gonna switch. Left hand down, right hand lifted. Gazing toward the ceiling or the right thumb. 1 more deep breath here. And from here, gonna relax the right hand down. And let's point both thumbs toward the ceiling. Gonna exercise our arm strength here. So your thumbs up and down. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax the left hand down, only the right hand, right palms facing down toward this mat. Lift up the right hand up and down for 5, 4, 3, 2, And 1, switch. Right hand down, left palm facing down toward the mat. Left hand up and down. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the left hand down. Lift up both hands, both palms facing down toward the mat. Up and down with your hand. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both hands down. Let's point the index finger together. Lift up the hand toward the front of the room. And index finger up and down. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Relax your hands down. Gonna grab onto the opposite side with your elbows and shift the weight from the right to the left. Feel so relaxed with your shoulders. So relaxed with your neck. The weight of your head is taken over by the gravity. Gonna center ourselves first. Allow the elbows be lifted away from your thigh and bring it back. Let's go for 5. Take it slow. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Relax your hands down first. Bring the hands out to your hips and slowly lift up your chest. Beautiful. How's everyone doing? I see smiles on your face. That's good. So let's bring the heels together. Let's do some leg work. We're going to just lift up the left leg, not too high, because we're going to stay here for a while. So your left heel, don't want it to be too high, but balancing is a key here. Stay here. 2 deep breaths. Now I'm going to pause the left heel up and down. Just 1 inch up, 1 inch down. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay here. Pointing the toes out and flex the toes and point. Flex the toes and point. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now going to make circles with your left ankle here. Doesn't matter which direction. Each direction about 3 times and the opposite direction. For 3, 2, and 1. Stay here for 2 more deep breaths. Check with your alignment because sometimes we can lean back because our lower back gets tired. Can you lean forward so your torso is upright with your hips? So your torso is right above your hips. Not lean back, not lean forward, but right above it. 1 more deep breath here. Beautiful. And from here, we're going to bend the left knee and left ankles here. For 3, circle for 2, and 1. Opposite direction for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Place the right hand onto the left knee and find your balance first. Lift up your left hand behind. Keep your balance. 2 more deep breaths here. Almost there. Beautiful. Bring the left hand back onto your left hip. Right hand back onto your right hip. I'm going to open up the left knee toward the side. Open, open and close for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep it open. 2 more deep breaths. 2, and 1. Relax your left heel down. Just shake it out. You feel a lot on the left hip flexor. So let's do it on the right side. So keep your heels together first. When your heels are kept together, you feel the stability on your hips. So let's lift up the right heel, not too high. Stay here and breathe. Finding your end changing gaze for 2 and 1. Right heel 1 inch up, 1 inch down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pointing your right toes out and flex. Point and flex for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right ankle just circling around. Each direction of 3 times. Right, the opposite direction now. So 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We're going to bend the right knee. Circle the ankle. Each direction for 3 times. Opposite direction. Beautiful. Right knee is stable here. Left hand placed on the right knee. And gaze toward your right elbow first and slowly lift up your right hand behind. One more deep breath here. Just imagining ourselves like a candle in the wind. Our lives are fragile, vulnerable, but we keep that inner strength. And slowly right hand back onto your hip, left hand back onto your left hip, and open up that right knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep it open. Breathe here. Keep the rib cage away from the hips. Shoulders down for 2 and 1. Relax your right heel. Shake it out. Beautiful. Now let's do our stand salutation before we end the class. Inhale, circle the arms all the way up. Give yourself a back bend and slowly swan dive down. Inhale, hands halfway up. Feel the flat back here first. And exhale, forward fold, chin to chest. Relax them all. One more stand salutation. Inhale, circling all the way up. Making that protection ring around you. Give yourself a back bend. And slowly swan dive down. Inhale, hands halfway up. And exhale, forward fold. Relax your hands onto your hips. Instead of lying down on the mat in Shavasana, we're going to come to a standing Shavasana, which we call mountain pose. Feel your heels are strong, standing like a tall mountain. Fingertips pointing toward the floor. Shoulders are relaxed. stability happen around the hips, on your feet. Imagining your shoulders dropping down toward the floor, releasing all the tensions. Imagining if there's any unhealthy cells, just letting them release out from your fingertips. Using that energy flow to flush them out. One more deep breath here. Imagining the light shining through the crown of your head, giving a nice, clear path in your body. You feel lighter. You feel brighter. You feel more centered. You feel clean. Beautiful. Bring the hands heart center. Bring the heels together. Bow to yourself. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Good job.